invite for his Goodwill message. A former national president of AVOA, Association of Voiceover Artists. He's actually a veteran, as a voice actor, and he's done so much. And he's also an activist, an advocate of human rights. Ladies and gentlemen, for his Goodwill message, welcome a member, a part, and of course a supporter of Unchained Vibes Africa, Mr. Ehi Omokhuale. Please a round of applause for him.
What I want to say is the actual and the main essence of why we're here. I want to ask you a question, and I want you to answer with utmost sincerity. Do you think the Nigeria of today is the Nigeria of our dreams? I can't hear that. A lot of people cannot say the truth in Nigeria again. This is Nigeria that got the first television station in Africa in 1959. To be precise, December 31. A year earlier, just a year difference, China got their first television, 1958, May 1st. Look at where China is. A great technological power that even America respects. In that same 1959, India got their first television station. See where India is. Why is it so? Why? The question is why. What is the reason? Poverty of the mind. How can we explain political leaders of Nigeria in a country that cannot produce 4,000 megawatts of electricity, buying how many SUVs? 320-something SUVs at 57.6 billion naira for their National Assembly members. Poverty of the mind. What is poverty of the mind, ladies and gentlemen? Poverty of the mind is what has kept us where we are today. Poverty of the mind is when a person or a group of people or a society has lost its rational faculty of consciousness to think, to reason, to feel beyond its own world and experiences. Is the highest point of ignorance and self-centeredness. How do you explain political leaders bearing money, millions of dollars, personally, everything, in such a way, septic tanks, when 200 million Nigerians or more are suffering? Poverty of the mind. How do you explain political leaders taking money that they can't finish spending in their lifetime to foreign countries, for those countries to develop their own countries? How do you explain that? It's poverty of the mind. Poverty of the mind is worse than poverty of the pocket. We've been dancing since, singing. Yes, Segun Adefila, very satirical in his productions. He captures it. He captures everything every time I watch him. How do you explain it? It's poverty of the mind. Look at the last election. That is the reason. Let me go straight to the point so that I can leave. I don't have words to explain, to describe the amount, the nature of ethical, of tribal, give me a word, tribal dichotomy and polarization. Tribal, there's a word that's missing here. Bigotry, tribal bigotry that happened. I was a victim. Why? My son was not of age to vote 4 years ago. He was so anxious to vote. He went to vote. There's a school, secondary school in my estate, Ikwari estate. When he got to the gate, Many political thugs were there. They were like INEC, checking PVCs. They were brought there by politicians. Because his name is Omokwale, they said he can't vote. Omoyiboni. The world is advancing technologically. We are here talking about Omo Yibo, Omo Yoruba, Omo Hausa. Until a neighbor came and saw him and said, don't you know this boy? Don't you know his father? He lives here. That was how they allowed him to go there. In the early 80s, Dubai was a forest when Nigeria was swimming in millions of oil money. Today, when politicians want to celebrate birthdays for their girlfriends, they go to Dubai. Rich people, celebrities, when they want to have their wedding receptions or just have a party, that is the same Dubai we go to. Rwanda is the country that learned from the civil war. We didn't learn from our own. After the Rwandan genocide of 1994, what did they do? They know that, okay, tribe is the problem. Paul Kagame, the president, said, okay, in our international passport, no more tribe. If tribe is our problem, tribalism, no more tribe. Today, you can't ask a Rwandese, are you Hutu or Tutsi? He'll be so mad with you. They've removed it. And that is the fastest growing economy in Africa today. Nigeria, in 2023, 26% inflation rate. We are still talking about Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. When we have 250 ethnic groups, every 4 years, election will come. Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. What happens to the other ethnic groups? With 525 languages and 371 tribes. The youths, I'm talking to you. Don't allow politicians to use you again and give you crumbs. Stop allowing politicians to use you every 4 years to give you crumbs. They are destroying your future. They are destroying your future. Wake up, Nigeria. Wake up, Nigerian youths. There are many things. I've had many things to say, but today, time has gone. Let's join Freedom Vibes in this healing process. Because what happened in the last election, especially the governorship election of March 18, was too bad. Many of us have not been healed from it. Many Nigerians can't be healed from it. That is why I want you all to support Freedom Vibes to heal. This is a healing process. It will take time. It will take time. Late Juba Okadibo said, any person, any group, any society that cannot reason beyond its tribe, its religion, and political leaning is a liability to humanity. You are a liability to humanity. All the money spent on you to educate you is a waste if you cannot reason beyond tribe, religion, and political leaning. Thank you. Good night.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Ehi Omokhuale.